Gyro versus non-gyro. We're going to be doing a little compare and contrast, taking a look at my gameplay. The first half of this video is me playing at the very end of last season, where I'm still playing 4-finger claw with no gyro. And we're going to look at the gameplay, the movements, how I ADS. We're going to look at specifically the biggest thing is the recoil control and the overall fluidity of the overall fluidity of my movements. And again, the second half of this video is here. We're about to get into a little fight right here. The second half of this video is going to be me with playing gyro just 2 weeks in. And in case you guys have missed any of it, I will go ahead and link it down in the description. You guys can check out my very first video and see the progression. Now, again, this isn't like horrible gameplay. I'm not saying like, oh, if you don't play gyro, you're a big nub. That's not the case at all. But for my case and for many others, and what actually originally prompted this video was a poll that I did, where 66% of the votes on the community tab, where I host a lot of the polls. Subscribe to the channel so you guys can get those notifications when the polls go out. 66% of the votes said that they use gyro. 34% said they do not use gyro, which I actually thought that was astounding. I could not believe it. I originally thought the majority of players, again, these are just people that watch the channel, but at any rate, I thought it'd be the other way around. I didn't think the majority of people playing this game were using gyro. It's like, I'm way behind in the times. This is the most crucial part you guys need to watch right here, which is going to be the recoil control on this spray right here. Now you can see how he goes ahead and dips down. I go ahead and reload. This is where I usually struggled the most. We eventually get him, but notice that was not fluid at all. Because the muzzle was rising up so high, I would fire maybe 10 or 12 shots. And this is the biggest one right here. This is the biggest one, which is CQC. Notice how I was pivoting all over the place where it was not fluid in the slightest. And that is what I think is the biggest improvement, aside from the recoil control. And again, sometimes I would shoot maybe 10 or 15 rounds, and you'd see that muzzle start to rise up, and I'd have to go ahead and reset and go ahead and try again. But I would say CQC is where I find the biggest improvement, which you guys are going to see again at the second half of this video. Now the 3x, and again I do have the AUG, the recoil control, or the overall just horizontal recoil, the overall pattern, I think is even better than the M4. Again, I know that can be controversial. I might get some dislikes on the video saying that, but I just feel like with gyro, once you get the sensitivities down, I think the majority of players will find an improvement in their gameplay. Now, I'm only speaking for myself, but I might be speaking for a lot of others as well. People always in the comment section would always talk about rigs. You're big nub. Use gyro. You'll be a lot better. And I think it was more of just me being I was just kind of stuck in my ways. I was just so comfortable, just playing claw. It's like, hey, I'm not playing, thumbs, no gyro. At least I'm playing claw. And just kind of being, part of it was being stubborn. But I think the biggest part of was just being afraid to take that leap. Just not knowing, how it was going to go. I tried it a couple times. But I think I might speak for a lot of players that might be kind of hesitant in trying it. If you are hesitant at all, just do it. Just go ahead and do it. You have nothing to lose. If I can do it, I damn sure know that you'll be able to. We ended up getting the chicken dinner. The dude got stuck. I'm usually on the other end when this happens, where I'm the one down below and the guy gets the chicken dinner up top. But I got lucky this time. All right, so now let's get into the gyro action. Keep in mind, it's not going to be perfect, all right? However, as far as overall speed, which coincides with reaction time, which coincides with just overall fluidity, recoil control. Again, I'm only 2 weeks in. I've been playing Four Finger Claw pretty much since like season 3. You know what I mean? So when you look at this gameplay and you compare it to the first half of this video, you're going to see a huge improvement. I'm constantly tweaking my sensitivities. I got a couple shots in the bumper right there, but all those shots were online, on point. And again, just down to, I mean, it's almost down just to how I loot. I mean, that was with the SLR CQC right there. SLR is so OP. I wish it was available. Or, I mean, it's available on all maps, but I wish you could find it more easily on all the maps. But again, this is where you guys come in. You guys have commented. I think this is my 3rd, if not 4th gyro video. And you guys keep, commenting, letting me know, about my gameplay and just, the overall improvement or maybe unimprovement. But again, you guys will have to let me know down in the comment section. I'm just letting you guys know on the feel and how how the games are turning out in a sense. But the 2 biggest thing, or the 3 biggest things, is my overall speed in my movement. Using gyro, not just using fingers to control everything, but the actual tilt, of the phone. CQC, that wasn't necessarily CQC. We did hit those shots, but CQC, not swiping the screen, where you pivot too far or not enough, you end up losing a lot of those fights. That improvement, and I think the biggest one out of the 3 is the overall recoil control from mid to long range. I would say the biggest thing that I would need to improve on, and a lot of people that are switching from thumbs, or Claude, no gyro, to full gyro, or even if you're just using scope on, I would say sniping is going to be the next area where I'm really going to have to improve. Is going to be sniping, just getting it down. I mean, it's especially when you're going after those headshots, you have to be on the mark, and just again getting that sensitivity dialed in on the 8x, and I like sniping with the 6x, of course. So I think that's where I'm gonna have to probably focus a lot of my time. But again, this has been kind of a progression series, and I really hope that you guys are enjoying it. But if you are questioning whether or not you should transition or not, the answer is absolutely, you 150%. No, that's not the sensitivity, but you should 150% at least give it a go. Give it a try if you have been hesitant, because that's what happened to me. And again, just looking at the gameplays and the overall feel, it feels really, really good. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll go ahead and leave it there. You guys can enjoy the rest of the video. Make sure you drop a like. It lets me know that you want to continue seeing these types of videos, more gameplay videos. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate all the love and support, on my recent videos. It means the absolute world to me, being able to do what I love, and it's all thanks to you guys. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll catch you in the very next one.